Okay, guys, so just like we predicted, Rayvanny is going to perform at FIFA World Cup in Canada. Courtesy of Nora, of course, you all know that him and Nora have a song that seemingly did pretty good, both in Canada and, of course, in India, because Nora is Indian who was born in Canada, okay? So she have a dual citizenship. Since the World Cup is going to happen in America, it was evident that artists like Nora, who was popular in Canada, were bound to perform. And of course, Rayvanny took upon himself to make this post, which people are dragging him about, okay? Because they're saying things like, he's there courtesy of Nora. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter whose courtesy he's there for. What matters is this right here is big, okay? He's the only artist from East Africa, right, who has ever done it. Davido, of course, is there. If you look at the poster that is posted on FIFA, Rayvanny is not there. And of course, we know the real reason why Rayvanny is not there. And just like we knew, because we knew that Nora was going to perform there, and when I saw Nora come to Zanzibar, of course, I told you that I had a feeling that Rayvanny is going to simp his way up on that stadium to perform at World Cup to get, his league back. This is, I think, the second most undeniably, okay, something big that Rayvanny has done, okay, that Diamond hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the first one is the only artist from TZ who has ever won BET, and is the only artist from TZ who is the first one to perform at World Cup. And of course, you all know that Diamond's dogs, like I like to call them, or Diamond's mouthpiece or foot soldiers on the internet, were definitely going to discredit Rayvanny and say that the show is not even his. Why is he making his own show? And to make it even worse, WASAFI could not even hide the jealousiness. You know what I'm saying? They cannot. They're saying things like, oh, why must he have gone out of his way to make his own poster? He's there courtesy of Nora. And I'm like, how many artists has Diamond Platinums performed on their show courtesy of those people? How many? Just the other day, Diamond went in France courtesy of who? Fally Ipupa. And now I get why the persons like Harmonize are out here doing the most, because if they don't do the most, they're not being talked about enough. Diamond has covered a huge side of the internet in TZ. He literally driving the algorithm on that side. The likes of Nandi literally have to fight to be seen on, or rather to trend, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to their music, okay? Not only drama, but also their music and what they're doing with their careers. The only person that, whatever they're doing something, like, for example, performing, the other day I saw Diamond being mentioned as number 4, the most influential artist in Africa. WASAFI went out of the way to make almost 50 posts about it. And of course, WASAFI foot soldiers and whatever, mouthpiece on the internet. So the likes of Nandi have to do the most. And of course, thank God for Juma Jukes. He doesn't really depend on TZ algorithm like that, because whether they want to do it or not is not his business. He have his own Western, you know what I'm saying, algorithm and bloggers who are, posting him, you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really depend on him. That's why when all TZ artists were on Gen Z chokehold, Jukes continued to do his do. Jukes went to Nigeria to even perform, while TZ people were not even, allowed to drop music. Jukes dropped music, Jukes was performing, you know what I'm saying? So he's lucky, and I feel sometimes that's the real reason why some people feel some type of a way about him, because he doesn't really need them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he needs them, but they chose not to be on his side. So, hold on you guys.
Sijui mimi na nitaiweka itaonekana vipi, lakini kwa mtazamo wangu mimi. Mimi naamini Rayvanny amepata invitation kutoka kwa Nora. Kwa sababu ni watu ambao wana ngoma ambayo ya pamoja na imefanya vizuri, na of course Nora ataperform. Kwa hiyo kuminvite Rayvanny pale kwa kama supporting artist kwa ajili ya perform naye ni kitu cha kawaida, sio umeelewa? Sio yani ni jambo zuri. Sio umeelewa? Lakini mimi binafsi nilikuwa natamani Rayvanny angeifanya iwe kama surprise.
Yani
asingeka official like poster kama hivi. Si unanielewa? Kwa sababu no for real. Mimi hapa kwa mtazamo wangu.
Oh my goodness, did you all heard that? So Wasafi has audacity. Okay, that mchaga of a guy, yeah? He's saying that he knows for a fact that Rayvanny is there courtesy of Nora. Of course, everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? But him celebrating his small wins like this, I don't think he should be bashed for it. You know what I'm saying? For a dude to throw shade at him saying that he did not have to make his own poster, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem like he's some, he was invited with FIFA World Cup to go there and perform directly. He could have just allowed people to see him like a surprise act. I'm like, oh, not really, because honey, the last time I checked, if this was Diamond Platinums, we will not sleep. We will not sleep. I'm telling you that the entire Wasafi crew could have been in Canada, you know what I'm saying? And thank God for this comment right here. So, this person said in a quote, if it were Diamond, how could it be a research? Leave those things alone, man. Isn't it the main news that... Okay, this person is basically saying, I try to translate it from Swahili to English, but you all know that sometimes, This person was basically saying, if it was Diamond, things could have been... You guys could have been speaking different language. Let the person celebrate his way.
Ingelikuwa kubwa zaidi kama Rayvanny asingeenda kujitengenezea poster hii ya FIFA.
Kwani anakuwa amejitengenezea? Is it not official?
Wewe mwanzo ulisema hapo.
No.
Kama kuona FIFA wamecomment au kwani kuna FIFA
kuna ngoja kunimeza.
Oh my God. So, according to the guy, he went ahead to say that it could have been bigger if Rayvanny could not have made his own poster. He could have just allowed FIFA people. Everybody knows that it's not FIFA people who invited him. He's there courtesy of Nora, you know what I'm saying? So he could have just appeared there like a surprise act and make this nice video. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, let people win their own little wins. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time I checked, when you were nominated on BET, okay? We saw what your guy did. We saw how you guys were busy campaigning on that dude. Rayvanny literally... Okay? Campaigned for Diamond, for people to vote for Diamond Platinums. And I feel like it's some sort of, jealousy. Because Rayvanny is out here doing things that Diamond haven't done. He won the BET and now he'll be the first East African artist to perform at the World Cup. And you all want Diamond to be the first one to do just about everything. And now that his own students, okay, are out here surpassing him. You know what I'm saying? It's giving idols become rivals. That is what is given, in my opinion, disrespectfully, of course. Rayvanny did whatever he did, dirty or plain or clean, but he got himself in places. But anyway, it is what it is. Keep it classy. This is your next one.